Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of December, I have a special tarot offer available at a sales price, which is basically a sneak peek into the year of 2019 and what that might bring about for you. So if you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Gemini, I do feel like during this mid-December, you're being asked to persevere and be patient with your healing process or with a situation that, is not making you feel the best. Some of you are feeling hurt, are feeling disappointed or saddened by some situations that carry, again, this emotional impact. And you're very sensitive, actually. You're very sensitive to situations that are not gratifying your needs, basically, or that are taking too much time to fulfill you, to come to you, or for you to achieve and go to them. So it's like I feel like some of you Geminis are getting angry with time. You don't understand time, or let's say that your patience is running, is not running high because some of you don't. It's like some of you don't feel that it's fair, or you don't feel like what's the point in needing to wait or be patient with something that should be done with, like this stuff, Three of Swords stuff, which is the advice. Time is a mystery and a difficult thing to understand. Some say it's an illusion, some say it's a reality, right? It's something you can prove in this dimension as being real, just as cycles. And your understanding of what time represents, both the benefits and the challenges you can pinpoint about time, are important for you to get towards certain conclusions, because I feel like, or just to be at peace with how certain things are working in your life, because I feel like that saying, like, time heals all wounds. You can be seeing the opposite of this, or you can be seeing that the more time passes by, the more frustrated you are, the more upset you are, the more it grows this lack of confidence. It creates this sense of disappointment. It creates, negative feelings towards what you want to be positive. You want to feel again and feel fresh about it. You don't want to have emotional baggage as you do. You don't want to feel hurt as you do, but the imprint you have in your emotional internal world, it's still fresh. Maybe for you it's still undealt with, or it's just a layered process that takes longer. I feel like Geminis are going through something, that it's all about this energy in their 8th house with Saturn, Pluto, their Jupiter in the 7th house. So there's a lot of relationship and emotional, transformation happening. Saturn, time, 8th house, transformation. Saturn is also restriction. Saturn is also about obstacles. So your healing process, your transformation, it's taking time. Saturn is slowing down the process. Saturn is making it longer than maybe what you feel should be. Because for some of you, Geminis, this healing that it's happening is not just about the experience you identify it to be. So imagine if you recently have suffered from a loss or a breakup or anything like that. It's not just about that. It's your baggage. It has stuff, your baggage from a long time. Traumas that are deeply seated with you, your unconscious, world, your deepest fears, all those areas that are the most scary and taboo ones are being, there's a lot of activity there. So again, this is something that requires a lot of your trust in what you're dealing with. Like, just, it's like detach a little bit from the pressure of time, let it unfold, do your best in the middle. And if you feel like in the arch of time that you have no idea how long it's going to be, in the arch of time, if you feel like there's nothing else besides this, maybe question yourself. Question how maybe you have become, too defined by suffering and painful experiences that you are unable to see yourself in your life, without just being a byproduct of that pain. So basically, it's like you have a lot of other things that might be available to you, that might be happening, that could happen anytime. But if you don't believe they are there, or that you are going to find them, that you're going to, do or make a difference in your life to increase the quality of your life, where there's less suffering at least, or more happiness, more moments of joy, where you go as well, after what your emotional medicine is. Because some of you, it's like you're waiting for the pain to go away by magic. Maybe this is why you're encountering some delays in your journey, because I feel like there's an emotional medicine that could tie in with your childhood energy, or with child energy. It could be that your children, if you have, or the possibility of being around the energy of children could be very healing to you. It could open this emotional, again, fresh understanding and perspective of a part of you that it's still innocent, that's still pure, and still believes in the best. It still believes that it's possible to love and be loved without any other limitation or imposition. But between the Page of Cups and the Page of Cups is a challenge. There's this frustration. I'm sorry, Seven of Pentacles is a lot about frustration, but they need to be patient, to wait, to see results. Something will come. A harvest of this hard work will come. Keep doing the work. For those of you doing it, keep doing it. Don't give up now. You have come a long way. You have come a long way. But I'm not sure if you see that. If you see how brave you have been, how capable to endure and deal with certain things that you have been able to. You're still there. Maybe you're not living as you want. Maybe you don't have all you want, but you're surviving and being transformed and ultimately going to be reborn. And, this other, I feel like this other aspect of you that will be coming up after all of this transformation is done. I feel like there's a part of it that it's going to make you a very powerful, almost invisible individual. When I say that, it's like fearless, because you have been forced to deal with so many fear, so many dark, unconscious stuff, scary things that are about loss, death, again, emotional pain, the need to transform, and to transform is to quit control, and no one likes to quit control. It's about some sort of sometimes abuse or emotional, again, turbulence, ups and downs, crisis, trauma. For those of you that this is not about something you have been through, or something you see that applies to you, it could be that during this mid December, first, there is the presence of certain frustration with how things are not happening in the time you see they should happen. There could also be worries or problems with children, if you have a child, if you have children, if you have um, you know, there is maybe some sort of problem with the child coming up as well. For others of you, it's like you're waiting for something to happen. Maybe you're having expectations towards emotional fulfillment, and it could be that you don't find that yet. It could be that you are disappointed with a flirt, with a casual thing that you're just starting with. It could be that you're being disappointed, let down by romance, or, you know, things where you're putting a lot of your hopes to happen right away. Be careful with this need to have things happening right away, because you can be like touching wounds. I feel like if you are someone that is frustrated with time, the more you think about the time, somehow the more you are inflicting some sort of pain, because you are open again the memory thing, like always reminding yourself of maybe the negatives or the challengings, and having a harder time refocus into other aspects that are worth looking at, worth appreciating. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.